Hi guys, I know I said I'd try and get one video done every 2 weeks, and this one's slightly late, but I couldn't really work out how to go about starting it, so I've tried it several times and it hasn't quite worked. Hopefully this time it'll go okay. What I want to talk about today was something that I haven't done anything on yet, and that's eating disorders, because I know a lot of people who struggle with them. I struggle with it myself, and it's just something that I know affects a lot of people in a lot of different ways. What I'm mainly focusing on is the fact that people don't actually think they have an eating disorder because they don't fit the image of what an eating disorder is. So if someone thinks, oh, I don't have an eating disorder because I'm not stick thin, being really thin and tiny and fragile might be people's perception of what anorexia is, but anorexia isn't the only eating disorder out there. So there isn't a particular weight you have to be, there isn't a look you have to have a certain eating disorder. People are not realising that there's different eating disorders and different ways someone can look or how someone behaves with their eating disorder. It means that people aren't actually going forward and getting help when they need it. The first thing to think is, do I think I eat differently to how most people do? Simple as eating less, eating more, eating at different times, eating in secret, eating in a certain order, not eating certain foods because of some reason other than religion or being vegetarian, feeling out of control of what you eat, not wanting to eat something that someone else has made for you. The list is endless. If any of them or more apply to you, that is kind of early signs of an eating disorder, because an eating disorder is disordered eating. Swap the words around, you get the meaning. If you have got any kind of disordered eating symptoms, then it's probably wise to talk to someone, because it's quite easy to get into a control cycle, I like to call it, whereas you find something like a certain way of eating, you control it, but then that isn't enough to control, so you need something else to control and something else to control, and then all of a sudden you're at a point where you can't actually turn back from where you are, because you've either caused damage or you've pushed everyone away, or your mental state is not letting you do it. So the best thing to do is catch it early, and that's, if you see one of the symptoms, then talk to someone, be it an adult, a friend, a teacher, or directly go to your GP and say, look, I need help, and you might get some counselling. All sorts of websites, make sure you pick the right ones, that will list different things about eating disorders, all the information on different eating disorders, because you've got all different anorexias with different subtypes, you've got bulimia with different subtypes, you've got binge eating disorder with all its different links, you've got EDNOS. There's an endless span of different eating disorders, so if you think you eat in an odd way or have a strange relationship with food, then please go and talk to someone. It's the best thing you can do, is going to talk to someone. Don't go to the internet for advice about eating disorders, because you'll end up sucked into one of these websites, like the pro-ana websites. I swore to never look at them, never get involved with them, but all it took was looking at them a few times, and then all of a sudden I was sucked into it. I never got overly bad, but I did crash diet. And yes, I was trying to lose weight at the time, but I did it in the wrong way. Don't go to the internet for advice and help on eating disorders, unless you can trust the website, unless it's like a medical website. Thanks for watching guys, and I hope you're all okay.